Dear John, before I met you, I had conjured a list of attributes that my dream guy would have. Smart, athletic, outdoorsy, and a great sense of humour. And then you came along, the tall and handsome sailor, with all these trimmings and more. To our single friends out there who think they like the sound of this list, let me enlighten you on the reality of these attributes. As although they may sound innocuous at first, the true expression of these qualities is anything but, which over the past 5 years you have taught me so well. Let's start at the top. Smart, or in longhand, smart ass, as you are always quick-witted and will never blindly obey anything I say. Athleticism can manifest in curious ways, however most recently presented itself as a spiral comminuted tibial fracture while you were in backcountry New Zealand. Bonus points on this one as you had to wait 9 hours to be helivaced with Panadol and the cold to keep you company, and me 2 flights away feeling about as useful as a bull with bosoms. Outdoorsy, which means our spare cash will always be spent on Hilux mods and hunting gear, a tray, rooftop tent, long distance fuel tank, car fridge, bow and arrow, rifles, the list goes on. And lastly, humour. Satirical comments and bombastic side-eye. You can always lighten my mood with your cheeky remarks and smile, no matter how heavy the storm. So what were my key takeaways from my wish list all those years ago? Always read the fine print. And if you meet a professional sailor who has come to Perth to pursue a career in sailing super yachts, they are lying. I've spent months trying to come up with the words to describe my feelings for you. But I feel like words alone cannot encapsulate this, as it is not something that can be intellectualized, but is instead something that can only be felt. So please bear with me as I try to use the most distilled method of communication to encapsulate something that cannot be defined by the boundaries of language. When I am with you, every cell in my body, every fibre of my soul is able to relax. There's nothing quite as grounding as being in your arms. Time pauses and a sense of calmness floods over me, and all the worries of the outside world just melt away. We don't have to say anything or be doing anything spectacular for me to be the happiest woman alive. It's the serenity we share in these simple moments which is how I know you're the one. Your love feels like a fresh brew in the morning when you're camping, a fluffy jumper after an icy ocean dip, and the sound of whistling leaves and chirping birds when on a hike amongst the trees. It feels like the glimmer and warmth of first light at dawn, the feeling you get inside when your dog does something goofy and makes you smile, and the rush of memories you get when you hear an old song that you used to love and it floods you with nostalgia. Thank you for seeing me, for challenging my evolution, showering me in unwavering patience as I navigate through life's challenges, both externally and self-imposed. Thank you for co-creating a nurturing and honest space by which I know that each aspect of me is unconditionally accepted, and I hope you feel the same. I love how seen I feel with you. No layers, no mirages, just my true authentic self. You support me to become more and more of who I am, and it has been a privilege watching you become more and more of who you are, your true essence. With you, I've found a bond that is grounded, patient, and full of magic, and for that, I will always be grateful. Thank you, Jonathan Travis Bean, for fostering a love that cannot be defined by words and creating a connection deeper than I ever knew could exist. I'm the luckiest woman alive, and there is not a day that goes by that I don't feel with gratitude that our paths crossed. I love you both with the spirit of the words and the depth and intensity of the emotion, forever and always. You are my world, you are my soulmate, you are my home.
Morgan, before I say anything serious, I should probably get something out of the way. When I proposed, you were crying so much with joy, but you never actually said yes. Not once. So I'm not entirely sure I have your consent. which is why I've brought multiple witnesses here today. From that first day our paths crossed at Cottesloe Beach, you brought a sense of peace, purpose, and joy I didn't realise I was missing. From the beginning, you've shown me what real partnership looks like. Not just choosing each other in the easy moments, but standing together in the hard ones. Today and every day after I choose you. There's so many things I love about you. You're naturally beautiful, and I mean naturally. You're the only person I know who generally doesn't know how to put on makeup. And somehow that just makes you even more stunning. You always put others first, no matter how much life is weighing on you. And from the moment I met you, I knew you'd make me a better person. They say to find a woman who challenges you to grow, and I've truly found her. And by grow, you've been able to create our home into a living memory game. You have a remarkable habit of decorating the house without telling me, and then, when I inevitably ask you, when did I get here, you use my poor memory against me. You look me dead in the eye and say, it's always been there. And then suddenly I'm questioning my entire cognitive health while wondering if I'm slowly slipping into early onset dementia. Meanwhile, you're just rearranging the living room for the 5th time. You're an incredible person. Extremely smart with a work ethic that humbles me. You love the outdoors. And you would join me on any adventure, big or small, even if it's cold, which I know you completely despise. However, the most meaningful thing, even when you strip me of every facade, I won't do it. When you see me exactly as I am, you love me, truly and completely. And a vow that's a gift I'll never take for granted. I promise to never ask you to be anything other than who you truly are. I'll never diminish the things that bring you joy or help you to grow, even if that means you're reading tarot cards with candles glowing all around you. I vow to love you with intention, with patience when we face challenges, with kindness when we're tired, and with laughter whenever the world feels heavy. I vow to support your dreams and to push us both to grow, and to make our home a place of safety, warmth, and respect. I vow to communicate, even when it's difficult, to listen with an open heart, and to never let us stop being a team. I promise to celebrate your victories, comfort you in your sorrows, and walk with you through every joy and every storm. You're my best friend, my partner, my love, and my favourite adventure. I give you my hand, my loyalty, and my whole heart, today, tomorrow, and for all the days we're given.